watching the 5:30 show. Time now for that exclusive performance from Amy MacDonald.
Oh, the wind whistles down the cold dark street tonight, and the people, they were dancing to the music vibe. And the boys chased the girls, the curls in their hair. They shot too many youths that way over there. And the songs that get louder, each one better than before. I sing the songs, thinking this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. I sing the songs, thinking this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. We're gonna sleep tonight. So you're heading down the road in your taxi before, and you're waiting outside Jimmy's front door, but nobody's in and nobody's home till 4. So you're sitting there with nothing to do, talking about Rubber Rag and his motley crew. And know you're gonna go, and we're gonna sleep tonight. I singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. I singing the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. We're gonna sleep tonight. Ba 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 da ba ba da 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 ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da. I sing on the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. I sing on the song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. I sing a song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. I sing a song, singing this is the life. And you wake up in the morning and your hip twice the size. Where you gonna go, you're gonna go, we're gonna sleep tonight. Oh, are you gonna sleep tonight?
Wasn't that fantastic, Stephen?
Absolutely brilliant.
What a voice she has. And you can see that exclusive performance of Amy's new single, Run, which is out on the 3rd of March on our website, stv.tv/530.
Now, Sean's here with the weather forecast. Sean, you've gone all kind of high-tech, haven't you, for the new 5:30 show?
High-tech graphics. I wish we had high-tech weather and I'd switch the rain off at least. But yes, very high-tech graphics on the way. We'll have a look at them in a second. But weather-wise, we're looking at quite a change, turning much colder towards the end of the week, maybe even some snow. Let's have a look at the new high-tech forecast.
Change your outlook with Flybe, sponsors of Scottish Weather.
Welcome to your first ever 5:30 fly-through forecast, where we can take a closer look at the details in your area. As we were just saying there, some big changes on the way as we go through this week. It looks as if it's going to turn much colder with a significant wind chill, some severe gales possible, some blizzard conditions and plenty of heavy rain as we head towards Thursday and Friday. Let's have a look at the satellite from earlier on first of all, and you can see we're looking at an angle over here just out over the Atlantic looking towards Scotland. There you can see plenty of cloud has been sloping its way up from the southwest. What we're going to do is we're going to just dive down underneath the cloud. We'll do this every night, see where the rain's falling, and you can see the most persistent rain at the moment falling out just towards the western hours, and that's heading our way. Most of us are going to see a wet period as we go through the night. So let's flip the map back up and we can see that band of rain just around now, and that is going to be moving its way steadily south and eastwards, giving us all a period of fairly persistent rain. But you'll notice across the northwest though, things start to dry up as we go through the night. Temperature wise, well, we're looking at around 5 or 6 generally under the cloud band, but up towards the northwest where we will see some clearer skies later, perhaps Altnahara getting close to freezing and air frost possible here as we head towards dawn. Now I'm going to step off the screen now so we can have a closer look at our tour. I will be back, so don't worry. We're just going to head away up across southwestern parts, Dumfries and Galloway, Inverclyde. It's quite a wet start for Glasgow. This is at 9 o'clock in the morning, but as we head up towards Mull and Skye and the northwest Highlands, it is fairly cloudy, but it is a dry start. So as we go through the rest of the day, what we're going to find is that band of rain sitting over the south, moving its way northwards, and what we're going to find is that meeting colder air coming down from the north. We're talking of things across the north though, we should see some brighter sunny spells here, but because that colder air is coming in from the north, meeting the rain coming up from the south, we could find sleet and snow, certainly over the hills for a time, but perhaps even through central belt, we could find a little sleet or snow for a time, even at lower levels. Temperatures around 4 or 5, they will be dropping away as we go through the afternoon, as we go through the day. And then as we go in towards the evening, some sleet and snow for a time. That rain band, though, clears out into the North Sea. That's your latest forecast for now. See you again tomorrow.
Change your outlook with Flybe, sponsors of Scottish Weather.
Right, it's time now for the 5:30 funnies. We do this every day. This spotted in today's Scotsman Classified ads. Snow White and 7 Dwarfs for sale. Stunning, very large. Whole set weighs half a tonne. £125 will deliver.
Oh, maybe we could get them in for the new set.
That would look good, wouldn't it? That's it from the first 5:30 show.
On tomorrow's programme, the amazing story of the TV cameraman who joined the Paras and then became a woman.
It's a story you won't want to miss, but that's tomorrow. Tonight, it's now time for your STV News.